It's hard to see why this group would flourish because none of you seem to like each other at all.
They got another Scrivener's there. This one wasn't scrolled up.
Are we ready? Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order of Monday, September 11th, 2017. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Walters.
Present.
Commissioner Reed.
Present.
Commissioner Gladys.
Here.
Commissioner Polk. And Mayor Mahoney.
Here, thanks. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You have in your packet this evening drafted the minutes from our previous meeting on August 14, 2017. Any questions, comments, suggested changes? If not, I would seek motion to approve at this time.
So moved.
Second.
Bring a motion and a second. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed.
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Commissioner Pavladis.
Yes.
And Mayor Mahoney.
Yes, thank you. We have recognition, proclamations, appointments, and presentations. I'm going to go up to the podium here and invite Lucy Crisilla.
Can we invite the whole book?
Sure. The more the merrier. They're beautiful. I thought it was like the first day of school or something. It was like, isn't that awesome?
All excited?
That means you're good friends, right? So, here, why don't we, go along this edge. You can go along, and so that way people can see.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So I'm going to read some things here. The Village of Palos Park is a special place to live and raise a family. A unique town where our residents enjoy an active lifestyle and a natural environment.
The mic was in the home.
What's that?
Mike's not on.
The mic's not on? Can you hear that, or? Can you hear me, Maria?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
I need to go louder? Okay, all right. Tonight, we would like to recognize our Garden Guild 1. This club was organized in 1950, and there are currently 18 members. This club is a member of the National Council of State Garden Clubs and the Garden Clubs of Illinois. Members volunteer in a variety of ways that contribute to the quality of life we enjoy. Here are some of the more recent contributions of this club. Garden Guild donated the Blue Star marker, which is located in the Village Green, to honor our veterans, and it's beautiful. The club also maintains the beautiful plantings around this marker. Garden Guild participates in the planning of the annual Arbor Day event. They organize the seedlings that are given out at the event and prepare and serve refreshments on event day. They provide and maintain the floral arrangements that welcome commuters to the Palos Park Metro Station. They are currently involved in the design and planning of a butterfly garden that is underway at our own library. Garden Guild has created and displayed window box garden entries at the annual Flower and Garden Show held at Navy Pier since 2012. The active group also participates in the Recreation Department's Halloween party for the area children, co-hosts the Sweet Table at the Veterans Day event, and participates in the annual tree decorating contest at the Tree Lighting and Holiday Market. This active and selfless group of women help to keep Palos Park such as an interesting and beautiful place to live. On behalf of the residents of Palos Park, we thank you and would like to donate $250 towards your efforts in our community. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart for all the work you did and all the work you continue to do, and the fact that you enjoy it so much and with such energy. So If you want to say anything, Lucy?
Lucy will.
Thank you so much. I'm speechless. Thank you very much. Well, we all love this village, and it's not a job doing what we do. We just love it, and we thank you so much for the recognition.
You may have trouble catching this one with your mobile telephone.
Shrink it. Very nice. Thank you.
Y'all can hold this like a trophy.
Where's our treasurer?
Or maybe we should take a picture.
Oh, no, we'll go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here, I'll do it.
Later.
She's going to take it.
We'll take a picture. No promises, though. I'm not that talented.
No hiding.
Okay, the mayor. Yes. Move your head over just a little bit. There we go. Okay, everyone, look my way. 1, 2, 3, and wait.
The little ones are hiding.
You need to come. Sorry. No, like, wait a second. I'm sorry. Just get your face in there for me. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And helpful that way if they're blinking. Okay, I got a bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Lucy, I'll forward the pictures to you, to your email, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I thought about it. Okay. All right. The next item on our agenda is the Citizens on Patrol Service presentation of Uniformed Police Officer Statute to the Palos Park Police Department. Mr. Crowhurst?
We're not going to let the windows go up.
And Tom, just while you're up there,
Yes?
I thought we ought to observe a moment of silence for 9/11.
I was going to ask for that.
So,
If we could all just have a moment of silence, since today is 9/11, in honor of those who serve and protect our country. So if we could have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Mayor, commissioners, and all those with us tonight. We, the Citizens on Patrol Service, would like to thank you for allowing us this time here tonight. Our program has been in existence for over just about 19 years now, and we've had these green shirts for that long as well. They copied. Just like they do at the Christmas tree. They copy what we do. Enough of my silliness. Ladies, congratulations on your award. Speaking for the group, I would like to thank Chief Joe Moore for all he's done over the years and allowing us to help out in the protection of our community. With his expert guidance and helpful information, we have been able to patrol our village and report any suspicious activity directly to an officer who's out on duty. Joe and the officers of the Palos Park Police Department have given each one of us a whole lot of respect whenever we've ever had to report anything. So because of this, the officers of the Palos Park Police Department dedicating themselves to serving and protecting the community we live in. All of us COPS members decided that to let everybody know how we feel about what they do for us. So in appreciation of the Palos Park Police and all they do for us. We decided to pool together funds from amongst ourselves to donate the statue of an officer to be displayed here at the entry of the police department. Along with this If you would hold this up and show them. Along with this statue, we're going to present this plaque to be displayed with the statue, explaining our appreciation for what they do. May God watch over all those who serve and protect us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can read it if you want.
Do you want me to read
If we could have Joe come up, we'd like to present this to Joe.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, can you come and read this, please?
Of course.
I'd be honored.
So the whole thing? Did we cover this already or no? Okay. That's true. Just inside the front entrance of the Palos Park Police Department is a new statue of a uniformed police officer ready for duty, honoring the men and women who wear the badge and uniform in Palos Park. This will be placed in the entrance foyer. It represents what the Palos Park Police Department does to protect and serve. The COPS will formally announce their presentation to Mayor Mahoney and the Palos Park Department and at the September 11, 2017 Village Board meeting here tonight. The statue was a brainchild of the local Palos Park Citizens on Patrol Service, who raised the funds to pay for the statue of uniformed police officer. It takes more bravery and courage to be a police officer now than it ever has in the past, and modern police officers must do more than uphold the law. They also serve as counselors who are called upon to help people in trouble. The statute is a testament to the character and level of community involvement in Palos Park and the people of this community. And I will say it's a testament to the trust, faith, and confidence that our police department has earned, not only with our COPS, but with all of our citizens. And as we talk about all the time, Chief, it takes hard work every day to build and earn this reputation, and it can be taken away with one act and one moment. So we don't take that lightly. I know you don't. I know you work very hard on that, and I'm very, very proud of our police department, and thank the COPS for commemorating this tonight. Thanks. Thank you.
Please make sure I can see your pretty faces. Come forward. All right, here we go, big smile.
I just want to know how come she didn't ask the ladies for their pretty faces.
Oh, I said, look, all your pretty faces. I was saying you're all so pretty. All right, I got a bunch of them. I will send them to you, Tom and Joe.
All right. Next item on our agenda is a resolution commemorating Moraine Valley Community College's 50th anniversary. I would like to take a moment here to congratulate Moraine Valley Community College on its 50th anniversary. Since 1967, this community partner has conferred more than 63,000 degrees and certificates. Moraine Valley is committed to continuous improvement and accessible, affordable, and diverse learning opportunities for students of all ages and backgrounds in our southwest suburbs of Chicago. There will be a community anniversary celebration on the Moraine Valley campus this Saturday, September 16th from 1 to 5 p.m. More information can be found on the MVCC website, and they had a nice gala. I'm trying to remember when it was, but Mo and I attended that back in May, I believe. They are really an important constituent in our community, and have worked really hard to build that campus. We actually belong to the Fit Rec over there and spend a lot of time in Moraine Valley, so we appreciate everything they do over there.
Mayor, as that was a resolution in order, not a proclamation, in order to approve it, you're going to need a motion.
Okay.
I'll make a motion confirming the resolution.
Approving the
Oh,
resolution.
approving the resolution commemorating Marine Valley Community College's 50th anniversary.
We have a second?
Oh, second.
Hearing a motion and a second, will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
Commissioner Pavladis?
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney?
Yes, thank you. Finally, I'd like to proclaim September 17th through 23rd, 2017 Constitution Week, and I'm going to read the proclamation to you now. Whereas it is the privilege and the duty of the American people to commemorate September 17th, 2017 as the 230th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America with appropriate ceremonies and activities. Whereas Public Law 9115 guarantees the issuing of proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week. Therefore, I, John Mahoney, by virtue of authority vested in me as mayor of Village of Palos Park, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week, and urge all citizens to study the Constitution and reflect on the privilege of being an American citizen with all the rights and responsibilities which that privilege involves. And I proclaim this on this 11th day of September 2017. Hearings. We have no hearings tonight, so I'm going to move directly to the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda are routine or have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Commissioners and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Item A, to ratify payment of invoices on the warrant list for August 28, 2017 in the amount of $128,146.09. Item B, to approve McCord Gallery raffle license and raffle manager bond waiver for raffle to be held on October 20th, 2017. Item C, to approve payment of invoices on the warrant list for September 11, 2017 in the amount of $59,968.97. Item D, to approve the supplemental warrant list for September 11, 2017 for manual checks, payroll, and recurring wire transfers in the amount of $405,842.36. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda at this time?
So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Pavladis?
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney?
Yes, thank you. Any old business be brought before the council? Information updates, Public Works and Streets, Recreation Report, Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Thank you, Mayor Mahoney. I just have one item actually on the agenda. It is regarding a proposal from Chicago Backflow Incorporated to replace the existing RPC valve in the Captor Administrative Building. The IEPA requires yearly inspections of an RPC backflow prevention valve. If you own your own home, you've had to pay for that to be checked every year. During our yearly inspection here at the Captor Center, the RPC valve was not functioning properly. The contractor did attempt to repair the valve, but could not get it working properly, so we need to replace it to bring us compliant with the IEPA. The proposed cost is $4,462.62, and I know everyone goes, wait, wow, that seems like a lot of money. I said the same thing. Checked into it. The pipe is 6 inches in diameter, so it's a very large pipe, much larger than the one you would have coming to your home, therefore a lot more money. But we have money in the water department to cover this, and does anybody have any questions before I make a motion? I'd like to move to approve the proposal from Chicago Backflow Incorporated in the amount of $4,462.62 to replace the RPC valve at the Captor Administrative Center.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, the clerk please call the roll.
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Reed? Yes. Commissioner Pavlovic?
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney?
Yes.
And now what I've been waiting for, the best part of the year. Out of the park. It's this weekend. Yay. All right, what do we have going on this weekend? On Friday night, we have music starting at 5 o'clock, the food tent and beer tent open. And then the music starts at 7, so you can come, chill out, have a cocktail, have your dinner, and then music is going from 7 till 10:30. It's a band called Ara. It's like ABBA, but with 2 R's, not the same music. So anyway, they're playing Friday. So that's just like the primer, the warm-up for a big Saturday celebration. Saturday, we have the parade starting at 11 o'clock going down McCarthy Road. So don't forget, McCarthy is closed until about 1:30. So you can park at the metro station after the parade's over, hop in a trolley, make your way up here. You could walk along with the parade. Come on, good exercise, have some fun, right? And then the events start on the recreation grounds at 11:30. The grounds open, the parade will be ending and filtering in. Don't worry, for anybody who wants to watch any of the big important games, we got a sports pub area going with the college football games. We have artists and vendors selling stuff, but also doing demos and projects for the kids to do. So there's some hands-on stuff. We have a fun zone with inflatables. We have the petting zoo from the center here in town, as they always do. So that'll be awesome. We have Tot Town, which is going to be on the tennis courts this year. So when you have a 5-year-old or younger and you want to take them to go have some fun, they can't really escape from you. They'll be trapped inside the tennis court. So it'll be great. Then we also have the dunk tank. Palos Park Police Foundation is putting, officers, the mayor, Commissioner Dan Polk usually, in the dunk tank. And we all buy baseballs to throw and dunk them, right? So that raises money for them to supply goods for our police department. We then have our chili cook-off portion. That public tasting starts at 1:30. So make sure you are there no later than that so you can get your spoon and get in there to try some chili. The Hat Guys go on at 3 o'clock. They're playing till 6. So we got 3 hours of music under the big tent. And then at 7:30, Modern Day Romeos come on. So we've got 2 bands playing Saturday. Then, I know what everybody is waiting for, the barbecue competition. So this year it's ribs and chicken. So you got double types of things you can taste. Public tasting starts at 4:35. Very precise, because the judging starts at 4:30, so we got to start you guys eating 5 minutes later. Little change in plans, though. They're selling the tokens at the beginning of the fest. So used to get in line right at a certain time, right before tasting started, and there was a big long line, and everyone was like moaning that they couldn't get in. Well, we're going to sell them from the beginning, so get them early before they run out. So you can buy that, and let's see, I think that's, I know what I wanted to tell you, our food vendors. Yes, very important thing, because you got to know how to plan your meal for the entire day and night, right? All right, so we've got Aurelio's Pizza. We've got Azteca Catering, and if you can't tell by the name, that means like tacos and quesadillas and nachos. Our own COPS, the cops, are selling their peanuts. The Dough Guys will have gourmet cupcakes. Frangella Italian Market will have Italian beef and sausage and meatball sandwiches. The Lions Club then will also be selling their sweet corn, which is awesome. And the Women's Club's got their hot dogs, chips, candy, and water, plush horse with ice cream and sundaes. Robinson's Ribs will be selling ribs, so if you somehow don't get into the public tasting or didn't get enough there, you can get more ribs. We also have our local special, the Original Island Shrimp Company, serving fried shrimp and shrimp cocktail and smoked salmon and some cornbread, so that sounds excellent. And then we'll also have Zaccarelli's Pizza. They'll be doing pizza, but they'll have burgers and chicken sandwiches and funnel cake. Yay! So that's awesome. And then I just want to take a moment. This is the boring stuff. I just want to say thank you, though, to our sponsors, starting with our biggest sponsor, which is Aries Incorporated, does a lot of work for the village. Holy Family Villa, Kleinthorpe and Jenkins, who happen to be our attorneys for the village. Crystal Oak, Republic Bank. We have Spear Financial, Remax in the Park, the Palos Park Women's Club, and Mary O'Connor. And then we have a bunch of in-kind sponsors. We also have Dr. and Mrs. Scott Price, HD Supply Waterworks, Senator Bill Cunningham, Flow Technics, and Berry Landscaping, as well as Baxter Woodman, Lamont Paving, and Monroe Truck Equipment. But, so when you go to the fest, look for one of these little trifold, no, it's fourfold, not trifold, fourfold, quadfold brochure. It gives you a little map of where everything is. It's got a nice little legend to make it easy to figure out. Tells you who all the lovely sponsors are so you can frequent them or at least say thank you. And it'll tell you the schedule of events. So I think that's pretty much everything. We will have some performances going on under the tent before the band start at 3. So between like 1 and 3, there might be some other performances going on. So pop under the big tent, check it out. Did I leave anything out? I think I covered
All
everything.
in one breath.
All in one breath. I'm amazing. Oh, Mr. Groves, what did I forget?
I want to mention that not only we will be selling peanuts, but for all of those who forget their blue lipstick, we will be selling all kinds of blue candy. So your tongue and your lips can turn blue.
Oh, so
Not cold enough for it.
okay, so then we can take the blue lipstick and go over and put it on the people in the dunk tank and make them wear it before we dunk them. Got it.
All our products will be blue, honoring the police department.
Excellent. I love it. So if, in case you can't hear that at home, those like 5 people that might be watching, it's blue candy with the COPSs that we'll be selling also at Autumn in the Park Festival. So where are we going to be all weekend? Autumn in the Park, right? All right.
That's awesome.
I guess that concludes my report.
We will see you all there. Commissioner Reed, you have the building department.
Thank you, Mayor Mahoney. Building permit inspections. Residents who have an open building permit, please remember to call in all final inspections that may be required for your project. The purpose of these inspections is to ensure the following. Number 1, that you're meeting building codes, local ordinances, zoning regulations, and contract specifications. Number 2, to monitor construction sites periodically to ensure overall compliance. Number 3, to inspect plumbing, electrical, and other systems to ensure they meet the code. Number 4, to verify alignment, level, and elevation of structures to ensure the building meets the requisite specifications. And finally, to issue violation notices and stop work orders until the site is compliant. During the time period of August 9th through September 5th, the building department processed 33 permits, resulting in $13,132.46 of permit fees during the aforementioned time period. 59 inspections were also completed. And that concludes my report, Your Honor.
Thank you kindly. We have the Commissioner Polk is not here this evening, so I'm going to read some of his items. First of all, the monthly police activity report, activity from the past month, August 14th through September 10th. There were 2,516 calls for service, 91 adjudication tickets, 61 traffic tickets, 117 written warnings, 51 verbal warnings, 47 case reports, 18 adult arrests and no juvenile arrests, 7 impounds, 28 senior checks, 42 citizen assists, and 12 community contact hours. Regarding the Autumn in the Park, please remember that on Saturday, September 16, 2017, 123rd Street, McCarthy Road will be closed from LaGrange to 80th Avenue from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. for the parade and chili cook-off. Please adjust your plans accordingly. We will have alternative routes for east-west traffic will be Route 83, 119th Street, and 131st Street. North and South Streets, 80th open, 86th is closed, 87th and 88th closed at 123rd. 81st, 82nd, 83rd, Mohawk, and 93rd Avenue closed at 123rd as well. National Preparedness Month, tips to get your family ready. While most people don't like to think about the worst-case scenarios, giving them their proper consideration can ultimately offer peace of mind. Sage advice given our weather scenarios of the last month. September is National Preparedness Month, and it is a great time to get your home and family ready for a wide range of emergencies. Here are 3 steps to take. Every home should contain a supply kit that includes a surplus of non-perishable food items as well as fresh bottled water. The Federal Emergency Management Agency recommends 1 gallon per person in your household per day for 3 days. FEMA also recommends that the kit include prescription medications for everyone in the family, personal hygiene items, a flashlight, extra batteries and matches, among other items. For a complete list, visit FEMA.gov, FEMA.gov. While we all know that smartphone technology and other mobile devices offer us useful information, in an emergency scenario, these devices may lose their signal or their battery life. Stay prepared and informed no matter what happens with wearable technologies. It's not at the mercy of a cell phone tower or a battery that needs to be recharged every few hours. Is your home and property properly insured? Know what your homeowner's insurance covers and determine whether it is sufficient to meet your needs. For example, homeowners insurance policies do not typically cover flooding, which requires separate coverage. Learn more about your home's primary risk and get covered now before it's too late. No one has a crystal ball that can see into the future, so to best protect your family and home, get prepared. Thank you. Is there anything else, Chief, that you want to?
Nothing else, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Accounts and Finances. Commissioner Palatis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have no formal report, but I do have a couple of announcements to make. First is Payless Fine Arts Foreign Film Series will present The Salesman at 6:30 this Wednesday, September the 13th, at the Payless Heights Library. Winning the 2017 Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film, The Salesman is about a teacher's wife who is assaulted in her home, which leaves her husband determined to find the perpetrator. Stephen Frenzel from Marquee Movie Presentations will moderate the discussion. Program is free. Light refreshments will be served. So for more information, call 708-448-2606. If you've never been to the foreign films, and I know you've been there many times.
Yes, sir.
They're always good. I think people will enjoy them. This one is supposed to be a pretty good one because it got an Academy Award for Best Foreign Film. So I know I will be there.
Well, who's speaking? Do you know?
The Stephen Frenzel will be the one that's moderating it.
Okay.
And should be interesting. And secondly, Payless Fine Arts also has their Payless Reads coming up. This is a mystery. It's chosen as the next selection for Payless Reads. Chicago resident author and teacher of mystery writings, Lori Rader Day, will discuss her latest novel, The Day I Died. The event will be held in the Payless Heights Library on Wednesday, October 4th at 7 p.m. Copies of her book will be for sale and for signing, and the event is free. This particular Lori Rader Day is a Chicago mystery writer and a teacher. This psychological suspense thriller centers around the disappearance of a 2-year-old boy and his mother. Authorities employ the expertise of a handwriting expert to help solve the mystery. She also is the winner of the Mary Higgins 2015 awards. So she's pretty well known, and it should be interesting. You and I have been to those too.
Always.
So there's a couple of things coming up.
The
So
book and get us started on it.
What's the name of the book again?
the Day I Died, and it's Lori Rader Day. I think you'll enjoy it. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So that completes my report.
Excellent. I don't have any formal report this evening. I'm so happy that our two community groups could be here this evening. I am fond of saying that the quality of your community is kind of defined by the quality of your community groups. And if that's any indication today, I think we live in a quality community. So I really appreciate it. And I almost didn't want to start the meeting and interrupt everyone getting reacquainted. So it was pretty awesome to see everyone excited to see each other. So thank you guys for coming and being part of this meeting tonight. Clerk Aragoni.
Okay, I have no formal report, but I do have some announcements. The Zoning Board of Appeals will not meet on Wednesday, September 13th, as there is no agenda. The Recreation Advisory will meet at 10 a.m. Tuesday, September 19th in the Recreation Center. Historic Preservation will not meet on Tuesday, September 19th. The Library Board will meet on Wednesday, September 20th in the library. The Plan Commission will not meet on Thursday, September 21st, as there is no agenda. And I just wanted to mention that we started Senior Club today, and you never know with the first one, but it worked out. We had a nice crowd. Several in the audience were there today with us. And for entertainment, we had a gentleman by the name of Luke Lucky, who was 24 years old. And when he came in, I got a little nervous as to whether he would be adaptable to our group. And he did sneak in some Elvis and some Chuck Berry, but his choice of music was excellent. Everybody really enjoyed him. He was very, very personable and friendly, and so it was a really nice way to start off.
But he had like acoustic guitar, or
Pardon me?
was he an acoustic guitar or singer? Or?
Yeah, he sang, and it's amazing. It was like he had an orchestra backing him up. It was just amazing, and he played a guitar, but he was really a nice guy. Mm-hmm. And even though he was only 24, because they did ask, how old are you, when he came in. But it was a good way to start it off. And next month we have a chef coming in who's going to give a cooking demonstration on cooking for one, and we're going to have lots of samples. So I think that'll be another good one. So,
Awesome.
and that concludes my report.
Thank you. Manager Bain.
We have a couple items for council's consideration. The first is actually a continuation of a matter that the council approved as July 10th meeting. This is basically, there was an error in the lease document they attached to the ordinance. So this is correcting a Scrivener's error. It should have read that the Crown Castle will approve and provide the village a 10% one-time increase on August 1st, 2030. That's the date of expiration of the old lease agreement. In the document, we had 2020. So we're looking to correct that error and put the document into its form that was negotiated previously. So there's an ordinance to approve 2017-26.
All right, well, I'll make this motion amending the Fifth Amendment to Option and Lease Agreement Point 3, which the date shall read August 1st, 2030.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Otherwise, I would seek a motion to approve.
I gave you the motion.
I mean,
And I second.
I knew that.
Okay.
I knew that.
Just checking.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Pavlakis?
Yes.
Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
And Mayor Mahoney?
Yes, thank you.
The second item, I would ask that since we are have a member of the council absent this evening, I would ask that this matter be continued to the council meeting of September 25th, 2017, and that's a consideration of a waiver of fee associated with School District 230 Plan Commission application. I'll make a motion to continue the aforementioned waiving the fees, a discussion addressing the waiving of the fees associated with School District 230 Plan Commission application and any sign fees for the project at the southwest corner of 131st and LaGrange Road in Watsika Second.
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry, continued until September 25th.
And I'll second that.
Any questions? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Pavladis?
Yes.
And Mayor Mahoney?
Yes.
And that's all I have.
All right. I didn't see any announcements. We don't have any announcements. Other than,
Took care of them all.
other than Autumn in the Park, be there or be square. It's really a lot of fun. Citizens and visitors comment period. Anyone from the audience like to address the council? Sure. Maria?
Good evening, Mayor Mahoney and gentlemen. My name is Maria Rogers. I'm the creator for the Pales Historical Society. On behalf of the Historical Society, I'd like to congratulate Marine Valley College for their 50th anniversary. In case somebody, the people don't know, my husband was one to nominate. He would be happy to be here to help celebrate the 58th, but I thought it was appropriate for a lot of the public to know there was one to nominate Marine Valley College. Thank you. That's all I had to say.
That's outstanding. Thank you for bringing that to us. Anyone else like to address the council? Seeing no such further requests, I would seek a motion to adjourn at this time.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all very much, and good evening.